retreat wisely. Today's failure can be tomorrow's opportunity. A general once went into battle and, seeing his army too weak, decided to retreat. To some, it seemed like shame, but to a wise commander, it was a way to preserve his forces for tomorrow's victory. Failure doesn't always mean fighting to the very end. Sometimes knowing when to stop is the smartest strategy. The wise see retreat not as surrender, but as preparation for a stronger, more sustainable comeback. Han Xin, one of the greatest generals of the Han dynasty, chose many times to endure humiliation while waiting for the right moment. When opportunities hadn't yet arrived, he stayed in the shadows. Because he knew when to step back, he preserved his life and his wisdom, and later became one of history's most legendary commanders. People mocked him, saying, "How can a man who endures humiliation still call himself a hero?" But Han Xin reminded himself, a hero is not someone who wins a small battle, but the one who saves strength for the greater war. Knowing when to retreat is a form of wisdom. Failure isn't necessarily a loss. It can be a step back to gain the momentum for a longer leap forward. In business, sometimes a project must end early to avoid total loss, so resources can be redirected towards something better. In life, some arguments are best left behind to preserve peace, rather than winning a small fight and losing a whole relationship. Failure is like a wave. If you know how to step aside when it crashes, you can protect your boat and sail again another day. And when you learn that failure is no longer the end, it becomes valuable capital for the future. Once we master the art of turning failure into future gain, we can move into the next journey, transforming creativity and ideas into new sources of wealth.